Hi everyone, this is going to be my overdue, rather horrible review of The Kill Order by James Dashner. Couple things before I start. I read this book back in October, and I wasn't exactly planning to review it just because I didn't have much to say, but I have been getting some requests to film one, and I absolutely, give the people what they want. I would love to review it for those asking. So another thing, I'm probably going to film 2 or 3 more videos today because I need to film another review after this, and I'm going to film my favorite books of 2014. So you're going to be seeing this outfit a lot and, my face a lot, but my face is fun to look at, am I right? No? Alright. Okay. So this book, this review is going to contain spoilers for this book and the entire Maze Runner Trilogy. So if you haven't read these, leave, but real quick before you go, let me tell you how to read them. A lot of people question if they should read this or the series first. Just read the trilogy first, okay? Just read Maze Runner, Scorch Trials, Death Cure, then read this, because this could contain spoilers for what's going on in that trilogy, and he wrote it afterwards. It's like Star Wars, read it in publication order kind of thing. So that is all I have to say that's not spoilery, so go on, but we're welcome to stay if you have read it. Okay. So, The Kill Order. I'm going to go ahead and say this is part of the Maze Runner Trilogy, and if I had to, I would pick this as my least favorite of the series. Not because it wasn't good. It's not because it wasn't good, because it was. I mean, it was fine. I don't really like it when authors come back and add more onto a story that's already completed, because I didn't really like the ending of the Death Cure, because I didn't think it was very definite or very final, so... I have a sore throat, guys, so excuse me. I didn't think it was as good, and I can tell you the main problem I had with it. The characters. Our main character, I don't even remember his name. That's how much I don't care about him. What is it, Mark or something? Mark. Oh, God. Boring, little washed up brat. He was so just, oh, gosh, what even? He was so annoying. And he seemed kind of whiny. In a way, he reminded me of Gally from the original series, because, not because he was like a little bit of a jerk, because that's kind of how Gally was, it's because I was really invested in him, even by the end of the series, or the book, and I don't know, he was just kind of a space filler. I mean, I know that we have to have a protagonist to this, but I feel like James Dashner could have created a better protagonist. Also, Trina, I swear, oh my, what's that one girl's name? I do not remember her name, but the second he mentioned the first girl, I think it was Lana. Whenever he mentioned Lana, I said, this is the first thing I said whenever I heard the girl's name. I said, dear God, please tell me she doesn't have long dark hair and pale skin, because Teresa had long dark hair and really pale skin, and Brenda had long dark hair and really pale skin, and I was like, not all girls look the same. So it was, and then whenever we met Trina, I was like, please, please, please look different. And she was tan and short haired and blonde, and I was like, thank you. He acknowledges that there's more than one color of hair and shade of skin. That got on my nerves a lot, because like Brenda and Teresa, they were the same person basically, except Teresa was better. Anyway, with this, I did think it was a nice thing to do. Like I said, I didn't really like it if an author comes back and adds more to a series that is already completed, if it has a definite ending. For instance, like, I'm trying to look, like, Suzanne Collins, okay. A lot of controversy. I'm not about to spoil it. I'm not going to, so you're fine. The ending of Mockingjay, everybody, or most people said it was kind of left open, and they want like another book or like a novella or something. I think it ended the way it needed to, and I don't think it needs any more books, because to me, whenever an author comes back and adds more books, it's of lesser quality and it's not as good. I think that's the problem with this. I think I gave it 4 stars on Goodreads. It's more like 3.5 or 4, because it was good. Guys, I promise it was good. It's just, here's the main problem I had with it, and this is what I've been leading up to. The problem I had with this is I missed the Gladers. Those guys, oh my gosh, were literally my buddies. I was BFFs with these peoples. And like, when Newt died, a piece of me just went with him, went into the ground with him. So whenever I realized that The Killer Order was a prequel, and I realized that, oh my gosh, we're gonna get to see life before the Glade, why they put... See, it didn't live up to the synopsis. It didn't live up to all the announcements of, you get to see life before the Glade, and I thought that we were gonna have, like, glimpses into, like, Albie and Gally and Newt's life before they, you know, freaking got captured into a science fiction maze. Like, why wasn't that what this book was about? Like, I understand. Maybe he should have... Am I correct in thinking that his new book, The Fever Code, that's like a continuation of this, right? Which I am perfectly fine with. Cannot wait, because maybe that one will be about the Gladers before they, you know, go into the maze. So it didn't live up to the synopsis, because the synopsis was basically telling me, hey, guess what? You're gonna get to see Newt in his regular life, even though he's dead, basically. You get to see him. So he's like, he's not lost. You still get to be with Newt. And I was like, holy crap, yes. And then Albie, I want to hear more about him. I wanted to know his deal. And I wanted to know... Okay, the one thing I did love about this, the epilogue. Oh my goodness. When it was like, oh, what's the last line? It's like freakishly intense too. It says, you know who invented those things? Talking about a light bulb. Maybe we should call this one Thomas. And I was like, I dropped it and I was like, oh, but okay, that was really freaking epic. And that's what made this entire book okay. That's why it got bumped up to 4 stars. Like, it might have been 3. But then that happened and I was like, so it was Life Before the Maze. And I do think that this book was necessary. I definitely do. Because we need to know more about why the flare started and how, and why everybody started to go crazy and wanted to test people and experiment and stuff. But it didn't live up to my expectations in the fact that I thought we were going to get more backstory on the Gladers, and the Gladers are literally my baes. Yeah. But that epilogue, when it's like, whenever he looks at the light bulb and it's like, hey, you know who invented those? Thomas Edison. I think we should call this one Thomas. And I was like, it's Thomas. It's Tommy. Oh, I'm so excited. And I do hope that whenever they're done making the Scorched Trials and the Death Cure into film, I hope that they can come back and do this one, because I think that'd be really cool. I just had problems with it because I didn't really like the characters in this one, and it didn't live up to my expectations. But overall, it was a good book, and I am gonna die trying to wait for the Fever Code, because this series is one of my favorite series, as you guys saw in my top 5 favorite series. It is one of my favorites, absolutely. And I want more. I just want more. I want the Fever Code to live up to my expectations of seeing more of the Gladers. So I hope this was the review that you wanted, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.